Okay, so welcome back to GMC Jam stuff. This is a game I've actually played before, and hold on, let me see if the sound's too loud. Okay, there we go, I think. Okay, so this game I had several problems with, one of which being that I couldn't get the full screen to work properly to record well, and the creator worked to try to fix that problem by adding this full screen option, and that was nice of him and everything, and so now I have the game working. Unfortunately, I don't have the game working due to that, because the problem is still there. I'm beginning to think that it's just Game Maker 8 that's being a jerk, and isn't letting, it's Game Maker 8, not 8.1, not Studio, but 8 that is being a jerk and not letting the full screen work on this broadcasting equipment that I'm using. So, I'm capturing my entire monitor instead and using the full screen option he gave me, and through that, I managed to find a way to do this. So let's see what we got. Kill stuff. Move this to move. X shoot. Get it. Alright. We got sound effects now. I already like the game better because it's got very retro sound effects. Let's see what we got. I like the game being in full screen better as well because I can see what's going on better. Other recommendations I can make for this game. Make the bullets that are coming at you move slower so that you can dodge them instead of just not knowingly being where they are. That way you could have like a stream of bullets crossing the screen towards you that you could dodge in between and stuff like that. Kind of Matrix style. But of course, if you did that, you need to up the difficulty by putting in more bullets. Oh wow, those things take up a lot of health when they hit you. I'll have to keep that in mind. Wee sushi. The sound effects make this game a whole lot better. I can't even describe how much better they make this game. Parallax scrolling is also good. You know, when I first reviewed this game, I actually... Lives 5, cool. When I first reviewed this game, I actually did not probably give it a fair score because I was more irritated about spending, 15 minutes trying to get my video reviewer to work. And now that I've seen them put it in full screen like this, and it's probably not even his fault, I may have to go back and change the score because, game engines are game engines, and this is not necessarily as bad of a game as I may have portrayed it as being in my frustration. I'm putting a lot of effort into video reviewing these games, but nobody ever said I was a fair or good reviewer. I'm just a dedicated one. There we go. I wish there was some kind of way to get extra lives as I go, because that would be really cool. Like maybe... I don't know how I would do it. Maybe if you collect a certain number of pieces of sushi. I know they're already regenerating your health, but a certain number of pieces of sushi, or if the enemies dropped other things, or... I don't know. Maybe if you shot bullets, certain number of bullets out of the air, if you could do that, or... There are a lot of other mechanics you can have. Right now, the game is limited in mechanics, and... Again, I'm suggesting improvements because that's what I try to do as a reviewer. But, there's right now, only a limited amount of gameplay. It's avoid the things that are actually coming at you, and hold down the shoot button. Other types of bullets would still be good. And I am recommending these for future upgrades because I think that this game should be... I think that the creator of this game should continue working on it. Royal, talking to you. I think. That's your name, right? But, yeah, I think this game should be something that the creator continues working on. And I think a lot of other things could work really well in it. I think slow bullets that have to be dodged as if in a bullet hell game would be really cool. I think adding the ability for extra lives to be gotten would be cool. Other types of bullets you could shoot. Just basically more layers of depth. I may have mentioned that in my previous review. I don't know. But apparently this game has a boss in it. I'm really looking forward to getting to that. So I'm trying really, really hard to survive until I get to that boss. Ooh, ow. Man, I'm getting hit a lot. Sometimes I gotta be careful more so than... I don't even know, like, I appreciate the Mario enemies that are the fish that are jumping around, but unless they jump really slowly, I can never get them. So, it might be better if they just always were a little bit slower. I noticed the background changed. I don't know exactly how it changed entirely because I wasn't paying enough attention, but I noticed it did change, and that's a good thing. The microphones seem to be bigger, but that's probably just because it's full screen. Giving this game another chance. Flying around, shooting samurai heads or Japanese women heads, whatever these things are. Frightening things. Oh, that hurt! I'm just gonna hang out until I can get some more sushi. I don't know why the heads are like constantly spewing blood or whatever that is. Okay, I died. Hopefully I'll be able to make it to the boss. The big thing is just not to let any enemies touch me, because when they do, it's like so much health drain going on there. Level 4 and I've already died. This is not good. I'll have to be more careful from now on. Okay. There are a lot of microphones on this level. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. 19 out of 100 kills, and I'm already very low in health. This does not look good for me getting to level 7. Okay. More sushi would be nice. All I gotta do is be really, really careful, and I think I can handle whatever this game throws at me. But being careful is kind of hard. And making sure that I do pick up the sushi when I get the chance. See, the microphones are just too much trouble for me to hit, honestly. Like, I have to tank some hits to hit them, unless my timing is uber precise. I guess I could try going in between the musical notes like, oh, hey, that works. As long as I'm not focusing on actually hitting them, and I just go in between the musical notes that are coming at me, then it works like a charm. 70 out of 100 kills. Things are going a little slower now that I'm focusing on keeping myself safe, but hey, desperate times call for desperate measures, and sushi. Luckily, the sushi is pretty good healing stuff, so I should be able to do well enough to get to the end of this, I hope. Oops, got hit. Alright. I don't know why the heads, when they come on the screen, are constantly spewing blood. That's kind of weird. They should, like, it would be better if they spewed blood when attacked or something, I think. It's some pretty cool looking blood that they're spewing. Nice droplets. Okay. Oh, 13 out of 50 kills. I went to the next level. I forgot. I wonder there's so many more things on the screen now. Yeah, the bullets could go a little slower to where they're easier to dodge. Because it seems like the game is trying to get its difficulty from the number of bullets on the screen. And if it does a good job of that, then that's just fine. But you can't have a great number of bullets on the screen and then moving too fast for the player to react. That's just not a good difficulty balance in general. But it's not as bad as I made it out to be in my previous review. Let's see. I personally think that some of my favorite things about the game is the death animation for the enemies, the way the spaceship gets a little bit bigger when it goes down, it lifts from side to side. You can see it's like lowering towards the screen and then going up away from the screen in a way. It adds an extra dimension to the game. It makes the spaceship look like more than just a little 2D sprite. Ouch. 65 of 150 kills. Level 5. We're doing okay. Alright. My patented just dodge and hope for the best strategy on the microphones seems to be working alright. The game is out of enemy types, it seems, but he went ahead and put the boss on level 7, which is okay, since the difficulty is still ramping up. But wow, I'm just having so much trouble here. I have my shoulders all hunched over because I'm very, like, enthralled, or not enthralled, I'm very stressed by the things that are going on in this game right now. Get some sushi. Whew. Okay, no microphones for a moment. Let me just clear out some room up here so I can ride along the top of the screen. Please don't corner me in with microphones. Please. I'm trying. Now I note that no enemies usually appear near the bottom of the screen, so I can kind of go down there for a break from constant death and pwnage. There we go. Got me a little bit more sushi. 115 out of 150 kills. The levels requiring more kills seems like a neat feature on paper, but after a while it just kind of makes levels a little bit slow. As 150 kills, especially in this game particularly, is a lot of kills to get. And I know that's where part of the difficulty is coming from, but I'm just suggesting better places to bring it from, like the amount of bullets on the screen as opposed to the speed of the bullets. It would be the breadth and number of enemies rather than the amount that you have to kill to get by. Okay. Whew. If the bullets did go slower, though, you'd have to change the way that they hurt you, because right now they hurt you as long as they're touching you, and if they were going slower and they touched you for a longer period of time, you'd get hit with like 2 bullets and then you would die. Ah. Okay. Things are getting dark now, and there are shurikens shooting from somewhere. I don't know where. I don't guess the shurikens are really things I can kill. Could be wrong, though. Normally you can't kill a shuriken, but then again, normally you can't kill tofu either. So, who knows? Whew, I am getting slaughtered here. Hopefully the boss battle doesn't have any other enemies along with the boss, because then I'm just gonna sit out that one. Oh wow. Okay, these throwing stars need more contrast with the background, as I can't really see them as well to start with. Are these heads throwing them? Because it seems like they are. No, they're not. It's just coming from the background. Okay. Oops. No. I may not be able to pass this level. It's just too tough for me, mates. Too elite. Okay. Need more sushi. And these fish are ever more aggressive. They're just coming at me all the time. I gotta stay back so I can see the throwing stars in time to dodge them. But staying back also leaves me open to every bullet that comes around. I'm just barely hanging on. This is really intense. Pardon me if I don't talk too much, as I am very, very focused on not dying at the moment. Ooh, I might die anyways. This is just way too many bullets. Alright. Oh, come on. Don't be that way. 120 of 200 kills. I might have a chance of doing this. If I die, though, wow, that's going to be a big setback, because seriously, 200 kills. That's a lot of kills. Oh, come on. I already killed that enemy. Don't make him hurt me. Come on! Okay. have to be more careful. Shurikens really add a lot of challenge to the game. The challenge itself isn't frustrating, it's the number of kills I need to get that's frustrating, because, I mean, it started out with, what, 50? 50 kills, maybe? 75 at most? And it seems like I just cannot dodge things. I just gotta pray for sushi. Because the bullets are they're just too quick for you to my reaction time isn't fast enough to deal with this. I should just run the thing at a lower frame per second, kind of. Maybe get that worked out. Okay. I'm at rather low health considering I've only gotten 44 kills. And see, yeah. The rate at which things are going is just too much for me. And the fish seem to have gotten more accurate, as they're causing a lot of trouble for me right now. Oh, come on, just grab the sushi. Whatever. Ah, these throwing stars, there are way, way too many of them. Way too many throwing stars. I've got to stay in one place in order to kill an enemy, but I can't stay in one place because of the throwing stars, and there aren't any places to move to because there are too many bullets on the screen at one time. And then, like, a fish kills me, hits me right off the start without any warning. The fish and the shurikens are like the worst things, because the way the game is structured, they're structured around me being able to see the bullets coming and move into a safe lane of passage, but they make it to where no lane of passage is safe, so I can't focus on shooting at all. All I can focus on doing is dodging. If I focus on anything else, I am completely doomed. And even if I just focus on dodging, it's still kind of a dooming exercise here. Because the fish just come out of nowhere, and they're too fast for me to dodge when they do go to a point where they're going to hit me. I mean, most of the time, I feel like they're just cannon fodder. Like, they aren't hitting me. But when they do decide they want to hit me, they're going to hit me because I can't dodge them. Same goes for the shurikens, it seems. I can't do much about them. Not with all this other stuff going on. I've got to remember that I can't move backwards to dodge them because they're so fast. 59 of 200 kills, and I felt like I was doing good. Oh, come on. Okay, I can't move any lower than this. That's why there aren't any enemies spawning lower. That makes sense. But I'm going to lose again on this level, right before the boss level. That's going to be sad. This is going to be such a large YouTube video. I'd really like to see the boss, but I don't know. I can't get to it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get to that boss. Mostly because of the shurikens, I feel like. They've got me on edge, and I can't stay anywhere for more than a half second. If I could shoot the shurikens and kill them, it would be fine. Everything would be fine. But the shurikens, like the other enemies are fine design, but the shurikens and the microphones are just annoying. And there are so many microphones. Look at that. I'm already at bottom of health, and I've only killed like 20-something enemies. And it's not my fault. Well, sort of is, because I'm not a god. Yeah, no, I'm not getting to this boss battle. There is absolutely no way I'm continuing to get to this boss battle. So anyways, ugly desktop stuff because for some reason the full screen didn't work. I've already done a review for this game, so I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of details here at the end and lengthen the video. But yeah, that was me trying a game with, that was me retrying a game.